How are you feeling today, Juno? Not 100%, hey? We have been hit with another cold. And I think we're coming towards the end of it, but it's still hard work. So today's video is going to be a very short, get ready with me, mum style. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I get ready really quickly and what products I use. Everything will be linked in the description down below. And in true parrot style, Juno will be here. She'll probably sit here for a bit. She'll probably run around for a bit. She might cry. She might have snot dripping down her face. She's also really cut her under her nose. She like fell over in gravel and like grazed her nose. So she's not having a great time at the moment. Are we, babes? But, you know, we move forward and we move on, and that is life. So what we're going to start with today, Juno's going to read Quack Quack. This is the first page. Who's that behind the door? And I'm going to start with the CeraVe Facial Moisturising Lotion. So this is just a couple of pumps in the hand and absolutely no frills. It goes on my face. Oh yeah, just like that. Be careful you don't rip that, darling. That book is brand new. Once I've put my moisturiser on, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 4 Medium. With this, I literally just give it a little swirl around, put it on my cheekbones, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And then I get my Beauty Works. Are they Beauty Works? I think they are. Beauty Works foundation brush, and I just start blending that out. So I kind of guess I use this as like a primer, so this sits underneath my foundation. This is also a really nice product if you wear it in just like on its own in the summer or on holiday. It just gives you a really nice kind of glowy, tiny bit of coverage kind of base. Okay, so that's the first thing done. I then use foundation. At the moment, for me, that is the Nars Sheer Glow Light 4. So with this, I literally put a pump on. I'm going to be looking in my mirror, which is behind you, so that might be why I look a bit strange. I'll be very gentle. I put a pump on each cheek, like this. Oh, drop that one. A little pump on. Oh, I'm not doing very well, am I? A little pump on the forehead and a little pump on the chin. Does that look about right? I might just top that one up. With the same brush, Ushka, I just start sort of smudging that into my skin. So I kind of just work on the area that I put the foundation. So smudge, smudge, smudge. Go get Bear Bear. So that is fully covered. And then just give it a bit of a smudge around. Next we go on to concealer. I have two concealers that I use. They are both Nars. I've got a few different colours that I use summer and winter. So at the moment I'm on my winter colours. So I've got this soft matte Nars concealer, which I use first because I've got really dark under eyes. Oh, that's in the shade Nougatine. And then I've got this one, which is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Canelli. So like I said, I go in first. Maybe let's not play with those. Would you like to play with this? I get the soft, drop the lid, the soft matte pot first, and I just put the top of that in there. And literally just glide that over my under eye. What's she going for now? Bronzer. Glide that in over the dark circles. This for me just works as a base. Now, if I had a huge spot or an area of redness, I'd also just put a bit of this on as well. So sometimes I go just around my nose here, along my chin, just anywhere that needs a little bit of coverage. Okay, that's that one. And then I go in with the Radiant and I put a little tiny splodge here and a little tiny splodge here and a little splodge there and a little splodge there. And then with the same brush, again, this probably isn't how I'm supposed to do it. This is how I do it. I literally just blend that down. Just into the crease. And there, kind of just fluff it out, you know? Just for that extra bit of coverage, and then it doesn't look too matte. Wow! Okay, so base is done. Next up we go in with bronzer. I'm the kind of person that wears bronzer all year round. I don't think you can ever look too bronzed. So Juno agrees. Where have you put my bronzer, darling? Oh God, it's on the floor. Bronzer on the floor. I use this really old one and it's sadly discontinued. They've started a new range. It's basically from the Body Shop and it's called Bronzing Power Shade 5. And you can see that I love it because it is so overused. So I use a really big fluffy brush and then I'm really kind of like directional with my bronzer. So I start quite heavy on the temples. Oh, Juno's joining in. Quite heavy on the temples, back into the palette. Quite heavy on the other side, across the forehead. I know, you're obsessed with my makeup. We should get you a little fake set, really, shouldn't we? Along the cheekbones. Oh, just look at that lift. Oh, darling. And along this side. And along the jaw. Next up, we're going to go in with blusher. For this, I'm using, can't even see that, It Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Blush. So it's like ombre. You can see that. Look at your poorly little nose, my darling. You do look quite grumpy. So I used like an angled brush for this. Is that the right one? No. This one, again, Beauty Works. You can see it's on a bit of an angle. And I dab that in and across my cheekbones, up my eyebrow arch. I use quite a lot of blusher and bronzer. I just personally think you can never have too much. I mean, you definitely can. So that's that done. You see, it just gives a little bit of lift. Eyes and eyebrows. On a day that I'm doing my makeup really quickly, I will literally just brush my eyebrows out, which is today, because as you can tell, Juno is a little bit unhappy. As you know, this is just life, isn't it? As a mum, you just don't always have the time. So today is a brushing eyebrows out kind of day. If you need to draw your eyebrows in, do it now. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. This is something I do every day, and when I don't do it, I can really tell. So eyelashes are curling. Okay, mascara, I use the Great Lash by Maybelline. And I just do my top lashes. So that is it, guys. That is literally what I do. That is my 5-minute makeup. Might have taken slightly longer than 5 minutes today, purely because Juno's a little bit unwell. But usually it takes 5 minutes, and that's what I do. That's what I slap on for the day today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for another vlog. Lots of love. Bye.